Hello, hello, my crafty friends. It is Monday. And I'm trying just to make sure this is... Keep wanting to move the phone and not the device holding the phone, which is problematic. So let's see how well I did. Refresh. Yay. That's pretty decent, actually. So, I am here. We're going to do paper pumpkin. Take a look at the kit. I don't even know what the kit looks like because I've been so busy with Crafty Clearance and Crafty Clearance, getting all of the boxes out in the mail. You guys are all like an awesome group of people who've helped me get stuff done and out of here. We will be doing another one. I'm not totally sure the time frame of that, but we will be doing another one. Yeah. Hi, Pat. How are you today? Hey, Pat, the all of this, the kits for the kits for the class were picked up today. So, on the road to you. Okay, yay. So I actually realized that I have not shown you guys the kit for this month. Mainly, things just got a whole lot late, and I'm actually putting it together right now. I'm behind. I've done the August kit before I've done the July kit, so I'm getting these cut and ready to go out for people. So these are the cards. I just wanted you to see how absolutely beautiful they are. And the way we have done this time actually allows you to create a bonus card, and we've given you the stuff to be able to make a bonus card. So not really the stuff, not the supplies, but we've given you the directions and show you how to do that. So stay tuned for this because I'm currently working on them right now. But it takes advantage of the beautiful gold foiled butterflies that are really beautiful, and actually if you flip them over you can utilize the back side and do some different colors, or use your sponge daubers on them. Yeah, so I'm going to set that aside, and we're going to take a look at our paper pumpkin kit, see what they're going to teach us this month. I put this out here, and I need to move the extras out. We have a stamp set, and in a second we'll know what that looks like. I'm going to put this up here so it's out of the way. I can just add, I can put supplies back into it when we're done. This says, hooray, birthday wishes, hugs and wishes, and it's your day. Actually, that's really cute. Yeah. And hopefully this will be gender neutral. Now, you know, they do this sneaky peek thing, and you don't really get to see, you don't really get to see, like, the actual projects. It's kind of a surprise each month. But they are fun and easy to do. All right. I don't know why I spent the time doing that, but I did. Let's get my puppy tool, a pair of scissors out, and we'll find the, oh, those are cute. Look at that. These are easel cards. And the thing I like best about the paper pumpkin is you can pause it. I remember thinking I needed birthday cards. So here we go. We have birthday cards. You can get this nice stiff cardboard that you could use to make books if you want. We have some beautiful punch outs actually. So they use a laser machine to cut these out. So they're very, very detailed. I don't know if you guys can see that. There's such a leg. Huh. So Pat, if you're talking to me, I am not seeing it. So this is funny. Pat, send me another message really quick. My iPad is not showing the video. I'm like on the first, when I first set up. I see how really delicate those are and how you have those lines. So a lot of detail in these die cuts. I'm going to assume I'm going to need one set. And be careful, there's some small pieces. Yikes. Okay. There's some black stickers, so that would be the hooray happy birthday, and also some little yellow stickers on that. We have our sentiment stamping, we have our card bases, and it looks like, I feel like I'm missing cards. Ooh, this is challenging. We have envelopes, and the envelopes are kind of funny. Not in a good way, but there's a glass, like an embossed, shiny piece, like window on that. So, and a circle. So there's, depending on what you've created, you would have a half of an oval, a hexagon, and a, well, maybe that's more half a circle on it for that. So I put that away. Then we have some more cards, but these ones are folded up, or I'm puzzled by this. Are they already pre-folded? Yeah, okay. Well, I don't know why they did that. So some of these cards they've actually pre-folded, which they normally do not do. And there's this grid paper. Initially, when I just was looking at it, I thought, oh, we could like cut this out, but you really can't because they are easel cards, and they do have a scoring in them. On all of the cards, they are scored. So to actually have them look like an easel, I think it'd be a little bit challenging to get that piece out. All right, so just so everybody knows, if you're watching this, I cannot see any comments that you're making. Now what I'm looking for here is actually the picture of the stamp set, which is normally in here. That's really interesting. Normally there's a picture like this. All right, I hope this is not what they're doing now. But this is kind of cool. So when I'm done with this, I'm actually going to cut and tape this. This makes my heart happy, because you can now see, here's the stamp set. Easel cards, okay. So I saw that, Pat, so that's good. Nice font, it's bold, it's easy to read. And the stamps are actually on the sheet and they line up. So I will take that sheet, I will cut it up and put it on the back of this stamp set, so that that'll make like knowing if I'm missing or what I'm missing super easy. I have a set of stamps on multiple surfaces where I've taken a stamp, but I'm not sure where it's at. So Timid Tiger is your color, which is not a color we use a lot, even though it is an orange I do like. It's a kind of a pumpkin without being burnt. And this helps you see, okay, this is what I need to do. And because I'm going to do this, I am going to do this a little bit differently because I am going to, on this piece of the paper, set up the words. So I'm going to hang on to that. I'm going to do this differently, but I'll share with you guys what I end up doing because I am really excited about seeing that. I'm going to block up, and I don't even have to worry about things. My sentiments, really quick, and it's just the 3 hug and wishes your day. And to make our lives faster on this, I don't know that, oh, yep, I'm going to hang on to that, put that over there, but it looks like initially this is what we're using. And my cloths are still, I have not gone forth and bought some of the Stampin' Up! And have not bought others. I was going to initially swap over to the Stampin' Up! Blocks, but then I discovered that they have different sizes, and I really like having lots of sizes of this. So what did you do over the weekend, Pat? Hey, Diane. I don't know who else is here because my iPad is like frozen. And so I can't see who else is here, but it looks like Diane might be slipping in here. On Thursday, we're going to do a little bit more fun with the hot foil machine. So excited. All right, so we're going to do the, not the vertical, we're going to do the horizontal card first. I did find the bone folder. Yeah, just you and Pat, Di? Well, welcome, welcome. All right. So an easel card is going to go like this, so that you can have it sit. And that's the idea of it. Just want to see the front really quick. Yep, so in here you can see how they popped up that. I watched the soccer games, me too. What a great game between Spain and Argentina. You can see how it's popped up there, and they have taken the hashtag grid thing. It's really not a hashtag, but they've taken the grid piece and they have stamped the inside of the card with the grid. And then they have stamped 2 of those cute little guys. I like the brightness of this. And I had some scratch paper out. Let me see what they did here. They did like kind of, if I want it to be, well, hi Dina. How are you, my friend? All right, and then I need to have hugs and wishes, and it's your day. I really don't know how many of these I need, but you know, a few extra doesn't hurt anything. And it's your day. I need you to get your day. I love having these little banners pre-cut. They make my day. Ooh. Cuteness. Okay, get this out of the way. Were you happy with the outcome? I guess that would be the really big question, is were you happy with the outcome of FIFA? Thank you, Di, for being my social butterfly. I need one of these. You had a really, like, a microburst versus a tornado. Okay. Does that mean both occurred and they were fighting each other or competing against each other, or is a microburst different than a tornado? Inquiring minds wish to know. Now they give us the lots, but I have lots out here, like, so I'm going to utilize what I have. I'm going to use some small ones. And you absolutely must foam tape this. Oh shoot, I should have made sure we foam tape it. Yeah, we foam taped them all, thank goodness. Because for the one that's on the inside of the card, it has to stick up so that it acts as a stopper for the easel. And I need to have this. Then there is these punch outs. Well, I have to say that sounds an awful scary kind of a deal, guys. I'm gonna have to look up the difference between microburst and, oh, that's a lot of glue. Use your glue mat, because I'm struggling with one dot, not a lot. If you haven't heard that, that's a preschool teacher thing. We tell the kids one dot, not a lot. We spend a lot of times telling kids one dot, not a lot. And a lot of times cleaning up a lot of glue. So liquid glue, you know, allows you to get beyond that. So then we have to pick out some pretty, pretty flowers. And I need to have a dark pink. Look at these. These are so pretty and they're so delicate. Anybody getting this card is just going to be like in awe. And you're kind of guessing on which butterfly, which flowers work. You know, you're not, so don't get. And I have a lot of flowers just coming out. So I need a little small pink one and the same little orange pink one. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I have 2 oranges, 2 blues, 1 pink, light pink. So I need this color pink. There we go. Now, because I already have got glue down here, I'm going to utilize that glue and not waste it. Another grand use for the mat. And so by the time I'm done, I will have, we need a little more glue on that. And I guess I have one more that I need to glue down. And then I have this friend called Dai who sends me extra wipes here. So your comments are coming through, and I'm using an alcohol wipe because it will dry quickly, unlike water. Let it air out. So while it's doing that, we're going to take a look at our we're going to put birthday across this, and this is black, which is going to be stunning because it's really going to have some contrast in these pretty colors here. And there's a little tiny eye here, so you want to grab that, the top of the eye. And there's a bunch of yellow stickers in here. And these yellow stickers are the insides of your flowers. And talk about giving it a little bit of a wow. And these are sticky. So I'm going to have a bunch of beautiful cards to be able to have for my for my girlfriends, and we'll see what the other ones look like, because maybe they'll be guyish enough. But I did show you a beautiful card last Thursday we made with the hot foil machine, and how this is going to have hugs and wishes on it. Oh, Miss Scarlett's here, nice. And Bernice is here, yay. Now Miss Dai's leg is still working on healing here. All right. I might need my little glue eraser. Get that off of there. And then I'm going to tape and tear. Or you can, if you don't want to tape and tear, you can use your tape runner. You can look and glue this. This is tape and tear is pretty easy to use, as you can see. It is not as sticky as your red line tape, and there are things I definitely recommend that you use red line tape for. Whoops. There it is. Now, my suggestion is that you fold this up. And that way, if you've got glue where you should not have glue, you can make sure. Okay, so I'm good. If you glue this down, then this becomes a card front. Leaving it up makes it so that it will create an easel. And then the It's Your Day goes down. And again, this is the piece that absolutely must be foam taped up. Look at that. All right, what do you guys think? Okay. This is pretty. This is that new blue. What is it called? Hydrangea hue. And I have a bunch of blue hydrangeas out there. I have blue purples, like really dark purples. I've got to go take pictures of them before the heat kills them. We're headed into the next 3 days of 90-degree weather. I keep reminding Mother Nature and God that we moved over here because the Pacific Northwest was supposed to be cooler. So now Pat wants a, oh thank you, Di. Jeff wants a a pool now, he's decided. I'm like, nice, but probably not gonna happen. So we'll put this one together and then we'll call it a day, and I'll give away 2 cards here. And these little things are pretty fragile, and so I'm gonna get in here with my very fine tipped glue. Now I love that when you buy this glue gun, not a hot glue gun, just a plain old glue gun, that you can refill it with whatever glue that you use. So you can take the Tombow glue and refill it with that. You know, in my case, I have a whole bunch of art glitter glue. So everybody who has paid for their Crafty Clearance or Crafty Stash, your boxes were picked up by my wonderful mailman Joe today. He's so sweet. He came back and got them. He's such an early bird for us out here. My goodness, he's just like so early. Okay, I did not have as much glue on here. You use the same refill glue. I have just a boatload of art glitter glue, so I need to use that. And actually, I'm pretty happy with art glitter glue, all things considered. But I love the Tombow glue. Is just the liquid glue is fine. What I don't love is that the tip isn't fine. And that just doesn't work for me. Okay, run away. I am not doing the petals on this because I want them to have some depth to them. And I need a little 3. And I need another little 3. Now, so once I stop talking, y'all, I will, I can get these done. Your mind went out? No, Di. No. Yours has not gotten in the mail yet. No, ma'am. There is a box that I had stuff in that is out on its way to you. But Crafty Clearance has not. So hooray, it's your day. Now this looks like it's going to be pretty on the mark. But I love the black with the white. That's so pretty. I'm sitting here looking for, I need another It's Your Day. And I need birthday wishes, which I know I blocked up. Oh, here it is. See, it can be right in front of me. Scarlet is 3, Susan is 17. Oh, yeah, the font is really, I really like the black, you guys. I do, and I like this time I got 2 of the kits because I knew I needed birthday cards, and you know, I'll kind of take a look at what's next time and I'll pause. You can pause them if you don't want that particular kit, doesn't interest you, then you just say no. And if you decide, oh, that looks good, then you can say yes. Any other bids for Pat is 22. Yeah, well. And about halfway up, you do your first strip. Down to this. Let me make sure I put that on the right end. Yep, I did. Ugh. A little panicky moment. Oh, I needed to stamp the inside of this. And again, kind of figure out where you want that easel to stand up. And hooray, it's your day. Birthday wishes is going to go on the inside, and we're also going to pop up the other one. So you need to have your little foam sheets. I'm telling you, if it is not tied down on my desk, it gets lost within 5 minutes of being on my desk. If that, like, I can set it down and not be able to see it. It's rather disturbing. Okay. It's Your Day is going to go on the front part of Hooray. It's Your Day. Oh, we need the little yellow flowers for the the yellow stickers for the flowers. Kind of center that like that. See how nice and easy. And I feel like easel cards are essentially a Z-fold card that you just create a little stopper on the inside of the card so that it will stand up. And then take this, put it down there, center it, and that way if you for some chance have glue back there, Bernice is 26. She wishes she was 26. Oh, my goodness. Do we not all wish we were 26 and to know the things that we know now? Girls, you know, Van Bell, everybody knows Monica, right? And she used to run the crops up in Camp Hill. Anyway, her husband, Dan, told me my body was going to fall apart at 50. Well, he's a few years off. It did wait till it's 58, but still, man, I'm like, oh my gosh, I have aches and pains I never knew possible. All right, let me look at my little thing. Look at that, you guys. What do y'all think? I personally love the colors. I love having this pink, this rich pink, which is strawberry slush. I'm really going to miss that when they decide to retire it. All right, I have numbers. What do I got up here? So Pat is 22. We have a 26, 17. So who's got 17? 17 is a winner. And then 22 is Pat, right? So she's the closest to 23 without going over. So Susan? I think she said Susan was 17. So, all right, so Susan is a winner. And then Pat is closest to 23 without going through. Me, says Susan. Yay for you. Susan, your box is out of here. Okay, and one thing while I have more of you online that I showed, as I really forgot to feature out these amazing cards that are class, that is the Stampin' Our Your Way class for this month. It's absolutely beautiful, beautiful cards. And then we are giving you some instructions, another diagram, to be able to create a second set of cards with your own supplies using the scraps that you're going to have from, this comes from these cards. You can see how it's cut out. Yeah? Yep, so stay tuned because I'm getting those made. I'm backwards. I've got all of June's done and out of here, mailed out of here. I've got all of August kits made. And those are first come, first serve. I have 11 kits, first come, first serve. And then I have now I'm doing this month. So a little bit of hoop, hoop, hoop. All right. Thank you everybody for coming. It's so lovely to see you guys, and I hope that you have a wonderful evening. Take care now.